6'5" my whole life, and at the combine I'm 6'4" and 7/8. So I'm like, you motherfuckers couldn't give me one more eighth an inch.
You learn a lot at the combine, man. You learn a lot, even about yourself. Like, oh, I had no idea I was that short. That's crazy.
I'm that slow? I thought I ran a 4.7. I didn't know I was running a...
Hey, you're telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah, wanted to jump it off, man. Congrats on the year so far, man. NFC champs. You know how to do this thing, though, man. Obviously, you have literally the best run in playoff history at the wide receiver position, man, in terms of the stats and touchdowns and going out there and actually getting the fucking dub in the big game, man. How does it feel to get back to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You just don't take these things for granted. I mean, we've all been lucky enough to be on parts of teams that get to the show and, make it happen, get the chance to play in the big one. And I've also been we've all been part of really good teams where, like, man, the belief is that you're there. You're going through training camp. You're like, we're going to the Super Bowl. Like, we know the work. Like, we have everything it takes to get there, and you don't, and you fall short. And so to be in this place, to be able to, week in, week out, find a way to get wins and get here, it's a special thing.
How has it been with the new team? Obviously, this is not a lot of people from the outside saw it coming. I'm sure you guys, seeing it from your perspective, had high expectations. What's the team camaraderie been like all year? How has it been being in Seattle? It's
been good. I mean, obviously it was a new experience coming over here with the new team and all that. But there was a belief early on, like you said. It was exactly what Mike McDonald said up there on that stage. We did not care. It was like this whole thing, like all the narratives, all this other stuff. It's like, no, we're just going about our business. We're gonna handle our stuff. And it was that from day one, from OTAs on. It's like, man, we're just gonna do what we do and get better and better and better. And it wasn't like this. This isn't one of those teams that I would have said day one, like, oh yeah, we got all the pieces together to go make this thing happen. It was truly like a slow build of like, hey, this is coming together and gelling, and the guys are coming together, the belief in one another, the camaraderie of the people, the energy of the locker room is special.
You could feel the energy in the fucking preseason, Coop. I remember playing you guys in the preseason, dude, and I was sitting there on the sideline in that second half watching my guys try and battle your guys is like kind of like second and third string guys, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, this team has the fucking juice. Like, these guys love playing the game of football, and they do it together. And it wasn't just the starters, it wasn't just the guys after that. It was all the way through the end of the game, man. And when you see guys loving to play the game together like that, man, having that energy, having that excitement is the start of it. And then from there, you obviously have great coaches, great leaders. You got to talk to us about a guy named Sam Darnold. How fun has it been fucking seeing that guy grow into the Super Bowl quarterback that he is today?
Ginger Cuz.
I was waiting for it. He's been the man. Honestly, quarterbacks in general, they are on the highest pedestal of, like, you do not have a whole lot of time to prove yourself before you get counted out. And for Sam Darnold to do what he did, going through this time with the Jets, with Carolina, all the scarring that happens, that's like, man, everything that's put on you that's saying you aren't this anymore. Like, you're not that guy. For him to push through all those things, to go to San Francisco, to learn his stuff there, to be able to, like, take in all this, the Shanahan, like, man, this is, I can do this system. I believe in this, how this is done, how quarterbacks are asked to play this game, to go and do it for KOC in Minnesota, and then to come over here and just ball out like this. I mean, it's just incredible. It's not talked about enough how special and how difficult that is for quarterbacks to do. It is not an easy thing, and he's kind of, he's gone against, common belief about quarterbacks and how it works. So it's just special.
I could not agree more, man. And, like, listen, I keep getting asked, like, who are you rooting for in the game? And, like, I don't really have a horse in the race. Like, I like storylines on both sides, but it's hard to not want this to happen for Sam. It really is. Because I think anybody that's been in the league and struggled through it yourself and had to persevere through ups and downs, like, it is very difficult, especially once that narrative throughout the league has already been set. It's hard to get that next opportunity.
Exactly.
And for him to be able to do this multiple times, have to reaffirm himself, and to have the year he's had on a special team right now, like, it's it's hard not to root for the Ginger Cuz, man. What's the better
Ginger Cuz.
What's the better nickname? Ginger Cuz or Buddy?
Oh, come on now. Maybe he feels a different way about it, but don't call me Buddy. Don't call me
Buddy. Don't call you Buddy?
I got a little ginger in the beer. If they were calling me Ginger Cuz, I'm like, I'll take Ginger Cuz. Don't call me Buddy. Call me Ginger Cuz. I'm checking out. So yeah, I'm at a gas station getting something. You call me Ginger Cuz, that's fine. I'm good. Don't call me Buddy.
Don't call me Buddy.
I'm pretty sure we had our guy Matt Stafford on here talking about how you're attending early QB meetings. You still in the QB room?
I'm still in the QB room. They can't get me out of there, man. It's my room now. Took over.
I love it, man.
Let me ask you this, and I think I already know the answer, but just for like people watching, why do you attend the QB meetings? What does a receiver get out of going to the QB meetings?
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, it's a QB perspective. Like, I want to hear. I want to be watching the film with the quarterback when he's taking his notes, when he's kind of diagnosing. Okay, these are the things that I'm seeing. These are the things that even like give me concern. You know, that maybe the coach, it's not from the coach's, it's from the quarterback's perspective. This is concerning to me, and maybe he's like has a thought about how he would want to attack, or what answer he wants that to be. You know, I get to be in there, and I get to be at the genesis of it all. But then the other part of it is to be in the meetings themselves, because now, like in the receiver room, they're not going to touch on the progression of a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like they're not saying, hey, this is 1 high, 2 high this way. It's like, no, we're running a bench route. You know what I mean? And so I want to know on the backside, if I'm running a China route on the backside, well, how much time do I have? Am I first in the progression? Am I fourth in the progression? That really changes how I'm going to run my route and when I can be ready, when the quarterback expects me to be ready for the ball. You know what I mean?
I love this.
Did you ever play a little quarterback?
So my dad was a quarterback. So my dad was a quarterback in the NFL for a couple of years. He backed up. He was third string to Troy Aikman, and then Jason Garrett actually beat out my dad for the third spot with the Cowboys. So my dad, so I learned receiver from my dad, a quarterback. You know, so like when I run a route, I wasn't getting told what to do as a receiver. I was getting told, no, you can't do that because the quarterback's not going to like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he was on me early. He was on me early about like sticking my foot in the ground. Like, no, you have to indicate. Your indicator's not good enough.
Sign language, man. You know what?
That's it. So
indicator. What's
we're talking in code to this fucking fat boy. Yeah.
I don't know shit about an indicator. What's this?
I gotta use my body to communicate to the quarterback. Right? I want to like he's gonna see me 20 yards away, and when I make a move or do something, I'm gonna do something that's indicating I'm breaking down and I'm gonna be in the spot that you're expecting me to go, right? Because he's gonna be letting the ball go when my back's to him, so he needs to know, like, man, hey, it's happening now. You know, I need to be able to put my foot in the ground when I'm breaking in or out and how I'm rolling. So you can't just ooze into like a deep out route. You gotta like put your foot in the ground, and be like, I'm going now. You know what I mean? So he knows that it's coming.
Coop, I think, and that's so good. That was a great way of describing it. I think what you do that's different from others is that you're giving those indicators to the quarterback, but you never give those indicators to the defense. And that's so hard because the defense is watching those indicators. And I do a whole lot of bullshit to make up for my speed. Like I'm doing skips and things with my shoulders and things, you know, I'm doing all this shit just to get this much separation, where you actually have the speed and you have the shoulder lean and you give none of those indicators, as well as like when you want to really get open on a double move and things like that. But you're giving the defense no indicators that you're going to be going one way or the other. And that keeps the timing of these routes so true. And it's why you've always been mirrored up with your quarterback so well, man.
Yeah, I